Was geht up, Alien Savages, and welcome to another episode. Und willkommen zu einer weiteren Episode Good Old Lass uns reden. Here we go. Wow, a lot has happened. There are so many big shifts in the timeline. Hold on! Hold on! Yeah, I'm watching Game of Thrones again. No, I'm not at this scene yet, but this is an epic scene. Hold on! Or the scene was already, I think. I started at season 4, you know? But this is when it gets really juicy. So, how are you feeling? Lass mal durchfühlen. Everything is welcome. This is a safe space. Deeply exhale. And full inhale in your lower belly. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling soft. I'm feeling heart open. Still feel a little icky, like my throat and my chest. But overall, I'm doing really well. Feeling grounded, even though it goes in waves. Like yesterday, oh my god, I got on such a high vibration. I could already feel it. Like Imara, I talked about her in the podcast, how I met her on the beach, and we had like this amazing connection. I talked about it in the last podcast. And also we made a podcast together yesterday. So either it's already out or it's coming next. So you will see for yourself. But yeah, she was texting me like, hey, let's do a podcast today. And I was laying in bed, eating ice cream, Häagen-Dazs, Oreo ice cream, watching Game of Thrones. And I could already feel like, oof, there's a lot of energy coming. So my body needed to like unplug for a little. So I did a nap and went like really high in spirit. And after coming out of the nap, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be intense. Like the body can already feel what's about to happen. That's why sometimes you feel weird, restless, whatever, because your body is already knowing what's to come. Like the day of taking ayahuasca, the whole day I was nervous as fuck. I couldn't eat. I was so anxious. And I knew like, oh shit, it's gonna get fucking deep. I was like, I want to take ayahuasca now. I don't like the state of being. So yeah. And then she came over, Imara, and like she couldn't stop yawning like non-stop. She couldn't even speak. It's, energy release to, what's the word? To release. And I had so much energy in my body that I needed to do burpees. Like grounding, I became a little ungrounded. And then we wanted to start the podcast, but we sat there and we had like a really deep drop-in conversation about life. Like our journey. I don't know her so well, so like, wow. It's... if like we didn't talk about this in the podcast, but you saw now after ayahuasca what I went through. Like I documented it all, raw, real, and authentic. That's me. But what she has been through, wow! I one time wanna have her back and that she tells that story, because like this awakening that is happening, what happened to me, it was pretty mild, believe it or not, because most people they don't share it. They fucking don't share it. So many alien savages are watching. They're like, yeah, this happened to me as well. Like, I got a psychosis. And, like, many even messaged me, like, Ferdi, don't go to the hospital. I did it because my family and everyone was freaking out. I went to a clinic. They were telling me I'm crazy. I have a psychosis. They were giving me medications. It was really traumatizing in there because nothing is wrong with me. I went out 2 weeks later and I'm like, okay, this didn't help me at all. It just numbed me, but I'm right back on my journey because I'm actually waking up in the timeline. And I went there because out of fear. And I'm not saying don't go to those clinics. No, I'm not saying that. Those clinics are great. I'm saying follow your body's consciousness. And if you feel you need to go there, go there. But if you don't want to go there and people are coming with stuff like their fear and you don't want to go there because you don't need it, then maybe don't go there. like on a higher level, I saw how these clinics are created for people that are awakening and want to slow it down. So nothing is wrong with you. This is normal. I'm just brave enough to talk about this. That all these diseases we call, because like, yeah, we label them something. He's schizophrenic. He has a psychosis. He has a multiple personality disorder. We're all multidimensional beings and we're waking up in the timeline and this is how it feels. And if you're like freaking out, getting in the fear, associating with something negative that something is wrong with you. Oh, something is wrong with me. Give me a prescription and a label. I have a psychosis. Oh. And of course, like, I'm not mocking these institutes at all. At all. They have their place and they're really important. I'm so thankful that I can go there 24/7 and they would welcome me. So thankful. But also, I'm speaking to my awake alien savages, and many reached out to me like, Ferdi, I've went there too. I was trying that. I was shit. Like, you don't need it. Like, you're good. You know, I have many people that keep me in check. Wait, I'm gonna adjust the angle, and I invite you to take a deep breath. So, again, I'm actually sharing it, and so many of my friends go through what I went through multiple times. Like, they had a huge awakening and they couldn't leave the house for a month. Because we're actually brave enough to go ahead. Like, what we do isn't new, like it's been done over and over again. But in this timeline, speaking linearly, in this timeline, it is new. We redefine what it means to be human. Like, everything is changing, and what being human means, it's changing. Like, we're activating our dormant DNA, our dormant personalities. It's all in us. There's so many codes that are ancient as fuck, like Lemuria, Atlantis, and we're just doing it really ghetto, really street style. And this is also really fun. This is also really cool, being like the pioneers. That like, we're gonna look back many years, a couple years. Remember when you all called me fucking crazy? Remember? And then you and I, like, even if you're hating right now, we're fucking laughing about it. You were like, yeah, I was like purging and getting it all out of my system and trying to fight it until I couldn't fight it anymore, and then I joined it because I fucking woke up. Oh yeah. I cannot unsee that. Oh shit. Okay. Multidimensionality is our nature, and now I see the structure of existence, and I cannot unsee it, so I see through the illusion. Okay. I'm awake. I could fall back asleep somehow, but I refuse to. Because this is fun. So yeah, whenever your soul chooses to wake up, you hardly have a chance. Of course, with your free will, you can push and pull. But eventually, if you wake up, you wake up. So this is a safe space where I don't push you to wake up. This is just, you can watch me, whatever you want to think. You can put all your labels, all your hate, he's crazy, whatever. So, you're welcome. Let's take a deep sip. I like that intro. I'm feeling good. Yeah, but my good friend Marisa, she reflected to me that the last two podcasts she felt like I wasn't so hard open and more, again, speaking a little from high above. And I was reflecting on that. And I was like, yeah, because I had some things that triggered me about Britney and about the hate, and I needed to speak them, and that felt really good. And I realized, yeah, it wasn't so hard open, because also, like, do you even deserve that? To see me so vulnerable and crying when many people are just kicking. I'm like, fuck you, you know? But I don't want to be that. And I see there's a big barrier that you cannot Like I want to be reachable, like, hey, my name is Ferdi, nice to meet you. But also I can share myself vulnerably, like cry and stuff. And disgusting comments, like they don't actually like touch me if I don't let them. But it felt really nice to speak my truth the last podcast. Like, hey, like, you know, authority. Like, this is not okay. Because I feel like some of you are lacking authority. They're like, I can do everything. Can I? I push it? No, you can't. I mean, you can. But this is like, I cause realization. Now that you've seen my last podcast, you cannot unsee it. Haha. And this felt really good. And this is, I think, what also many of you crave here. That like, yeah, you want me to be a leader. You want me to channel the underlying vibration of what it actually is, so you awaken more to that. You're welcome. So it's this and that. I like to do that every now and then. If I have something to share, it's so important to speak out what triggers you. Speak your truth. And also, overall, I want to stay heart open. Like the podcast with Imara yesterday was so in the heart space. It's a gem. Check it out. And I wanna stay like that. We talked about that a lot. Whoa. So yeah, her and I, we then did this podcast and we got on such a high vibration. Oh my God, I was ungrounded, but I was flying in a good way. So I was going on the beach and just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And there was Anna and Adrian, two of my friends. Like Afro ran at me. So I was like, oh, Afro, like she's taking care of Afro. She's living in the collective right now. So then they were eating at the beach. Like I live here right at the beach. There's like this restaurant. There are like many, Mama Cup. And then I was just joining them for half an hour and we had such a great chat. And she was like, oh my God, what happened to you? You're glowing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on a really high vibration. I need to eat something to ground myself. But it's in a really good way. This, you know, ungrounded can be positive and negative. And this was really positive in a sense of I felt so much love and joy. Wow. And walking on the beach, it's safe, you know. So this was really nice yesterday. And I love how, you know, on Koh Phangan, the island in general is so in its feminine and so in the flow. And many people that live here longer, they're living like me, they're really flowing. And then synchronicity can do its job. That you don't need to meet people so strictly there and this. You just run into them in divine timing, in perfect timing, at the right place, at the right time. And this is my favorite. Because all this like, oh, I'm going to meet this person in an hour. And then it's like in your head. I don't like that. But if I'm just like, oh, this person is there. Hey, how are you? Oh, now we're here. Nice. I love that. And now that I'm so hard open and my energy is open, every day I have at least like 3 to 10 encounters with people where we really drop in. And thank you, Mother Ayahuasca, because now I really like see God in everything. Wow! I humbled myself and actually see people and animals and trees like really, because it's the heart that connects us. And yeah, I also realized, okay, it only feels good if they also see God in me. If they don't see me, it's not so nice. And then, wow, do I have amazing dropped in interactions with strangers every day, like in the gym and restaurants, and it's all energy. Like I take my headphones out, like I'm energetically open when I like order in the restaurant, and everyone can feel that. And I look people in the eyes and I smile and I say hi, and they're like, hey, how are you? And then it starts, and it's 3 minutes or 20 minutes. Doesn't matter. What matters is like, are we actually dropped in and seeing each other? And are we lingering in the vibration of unconditional love? Whoa. And this fills me up like crazy. It's addictive. So yeah, I love that. All right. Let's go to my notes. Not so many notes today. Yeah, do you have YouTube Premium, because it used to be quite affordable, but now they amped up the price. If you actually want YouTube Premium, that you don't have ads and can go out of the app and like turn off your display, it's fucking 16 euros per month. So I quit it. I had it forever, and now I quit it because I'm like, hey, this is ridiculous. 16 euros per month just that I can have ad free and go out of the app. But it's so annoying now to have ads on YouTube. And I especially don't like those mid-roll plays. So I just want to double check. There are no mid-roll ad plays in my podcast, right? There's just one in the beginning. Just want to double check. Please let me know. Because I watched another podcast of someone and she had mid-roll ads and it was annoying as fuck. I'm like, I don't want to be this person. So I double checked, are they turned off? And they're turned off, but just let me know. Because I was also thinking to not monetize my videos, but then it does make some money, and right now I don't make much money, so it's like I put a lot of energy in here and I don't monetize it right now in another way. So I want to keep it on. Well, I have a supplement sponsor, if you don't know, More Nutrition. So if you want to use it, they have great supplements. The code FERDI, you can save the maximum discount, like 10 to 20%. Just when you check out at More Nutrition, FERDI. I need to blow my nose. So yeah, 16 euro a month is like more than Netflix. It's fucking ridiculous. And you know what? I'm probably gonna get it again because I love YouTube and actually going out of the app and not having ads. Like ads are so annoying. I think many of you, they probably watch my podcast also on their laptop or on their TV or something, and you have an ad blocker. But yeah, I would like to know your experience because I want to give you the nicest experience as possible. Let's take a deep breath. €16. Oh my god. YouTube. I mean Google. Don't you make so much money already? Give the people ad free. And going out of the app, it's such a game changer. Once you had it, you don't want to miss it anymore. So you're probably gonna get it again. Yeah. I don't have Amazon or Disney Plus. No, I stream it all. If you want a great streaming site where you can stream everything, send me a DM on Instagram. I send you the link. Many people still don't know how to stream movies. I'm like, there are so many sites where you can literally stream everything. And you go in your like Chrome settings that you stop pop-ups, like you block pop-ups, because many of those streaming sites, they have a lot of pop-ups and it's annoying. But you can block them. And then there are no pop-up whatsoever. And then you can stream everything, like Game of Thrones, like whatever. I mean, on Netflix, I'm also logged in at a friend's account. You know how it goes. But then for fucking YouTube, I pay 16 euros so I can just go out of the app. But yeah, YouTube is just where it's at. I love YouTube. All right, moving on. Something that is scaring me now that I'm like, let's say, awake on another level, is that we are eternal souls. And now that I'm wide awake in this stream and I see where things are going, I just stay awake. And like this timeline and then dying or transcending, which is like waking up to even more of myself, being even more awake. So I just stay awake now for probably a while. And that there is no actual turn off button. This is, frightening me a little bit. Because like nowadays, like I go to bed, where do you think I go? You know, it's like I'm mostly fully lucid in my dreams. And I'm even creating them. And I can so feel my whole soul. Like yesterday at Inner Walk. Yesterday was my 3rd day of Inner Walk. So I completed the challenge, 3 days. And I'm gonna keep going. So Inner Walk is this walking meditation and I do it for 1 hour. If you're also on the island, you can join me. It's for free. I do it around noon, like 12 to 1 p.m. My friend Jonathan, he already joined. And I challenged Victor, but he was like, no way, I'm gonna join your walking cult. I was like, well, you cannot walk away from that. Haha. So yeah, anyways, yesterday when I did the walking, I could feel, right now, we're mostly our physical selves, accessing more and more of our higher selves. And there's so much we have chosen to forgotten of the bigger us, the whole us, our soul, our higher self, same. And it's right there, and this is who we actually are. And I can tap in it already so much, but there's still many things that I don't know, that I chose to forgot, so I now remember every day more and more. And it's a little scary because it's like there's many parts of me that I don't know yet who I actually am. And it just gets more and more there, but from there, where to go? You know what I'm fucking saying? So why do you think we create dreams like this, where we forget? But then we remember again. So yeah, they're like this, it's just being infinite, eternal souls. If you exist, you always will exist, you always have. The only thing that doesn't exist is non-existence. We cannot even think about it, as Bashar likes to say. Go ahead, try. We cannot imagine non-existence, because we do exist. And everything we can imagine exists too, in the infinite universe. So we might change our form and style and everything, but we cannot cease to exist. We cannot stop existing. And now that I'm like quote unquote so awake, I created a mantra, a permission slip, where I literally imagine a black room full of darkness and there's one plug. And I unplug the plug out of the socket. And I stay in this dark room with the unplugged plug and the socket. And I just fucking stay there and take deep breath. It's like my smoking a cigarette. Okay, now I have a break. Oh yeah, this feels good. Downloads wanna come in? No downloads here. Thoughts want to come in? No thoughts here. Oh yeah, I think I stay here a little longer. Okay, now it's boring. Let's plug in again. Yeah, okay. What do I wanna eat later? Oh, nice. What do I wanna train in the gym? This feels good. Okay, this download wants to come in? Oh wow. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna text this person that. What do you think? Wow. Okay, I need to unblock again. So yeah, this is how I cope with that. Maybe you have other permission slips that help you. Let's take a deep sip on eternity. Cheers to being eternal, infinite souls. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I think this is a short one, a quickie today, because I have other things I want to talk about, but they're not regarding my day yesterday, my life. It's just something in general. It's about sex, because yesterday I was really horny, and I want to talk about sex. But right now I'm feeling a little sickish and not so horny, so I want to keep that. Probably tomorrow we're gonna talk about sex, because I also want to like embody that vibration. And right now I would just do it to get it done. And I don't do that anymore. No. But I do want to talk about it, just not today. So stay tuned. It's gonna get juicy in one of the nexts. And this is nice, just a quickie, The last one were pretty long. So let's take one more deep breath together when I blow my nose. So yeah, anything else? I just love doing those daily, that I always like, I'm always here for you. Even, I get it that many of you cannot catch up. Every day is a lot, like you have a life and things are happening. But at least I'm there. If you need me, I'm here. And it's every day, bro. So thanks, Jake Paul. amazing invention. I mean, I did it too. It's every single day. How I did daily vlogs 2019. Now I do daily podcast. What do we have? 2025, 2024. Is that correct? That's correct. So yeah, I just keep going. This really feels good. This is my excitement. This expands me. You know, what is following your highest excitement? You can break it down. Does this feel expansive? Your belly like, oh yeah, or constriction. Oh, I don't wanna, but I can now. My logic to convince me. No. I don't do that shit anymore, and I don't recommend it. If it's constriction, it's constriction. Then say no, thank you, not right now. I don't want that. Oh yeah, that feels good. I stay here. Okay. And there's also, don't get me wrong, there's also like grieving and like all these emotions to be felt, those negative emotions. And there's like, so yeah, this doesn't imply like, I'm always happy. No, this just feels, I am who I am. This is who I am. This is me. You want to be in a connection with me? Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Ferdi. This is me. You want to be in a relationship that's not me? I don't do that anymore. But many, that's what they're doing. Constriction, doing something they don't want to be. That's not even who they are on a soul level. And I want to be like fully embodied Ferdi. Thanks for listening. Wait. Here's the lighter. There was me sharing my day. It's the 25th of July. How's your day? How are you feeling? What's up? I'm excited to read your comments down below. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Peace out.